welcome to our Sacred Strength Intermediate program. Today we are going to be focused on our legs. We're going to get right into our warm-up, so standing up nice and tall on your mat. If you did our beginners program, you know that we've already done hip circles. If this is new to you, take the first round a little bit slow, but everyone together, we're going to start by actually bringing the right knee in, so it's like it's stacking on top of the left knee. It's going to come all the way up, over, and down. Okay, so let's go for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do the same thing in the opposite direction now. So we're going to take this right knee out, up, over, and down. Out, up, over, down. Good. So the key here is to keep your stability, keep your core on, stay up nice and tall. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Same thing on the opposite side. So take that left knee over the right, up, over, and down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Same thing in the opposite direction. Out, up, over, and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and get over to your wall. We're going to take the right hand, place it on the wall, and we're going to go into those leg swings. So staying up nice and tall, my core is engaged. I almost feel like I'm pushing my hips forward, not too dramatically, but just so that I don't feel like I have an arch in my lower back. My right glute is on. Take that left leg nice and strong, nice and straight. Flex the foot forward and backwards. Now keep in mind, when I take my leg back, I'm not leaning forward and I'm not arching my back. I'm still staying nice and tall for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Turn around, left hand comes on the wall, nice and tall. Right leg is on and active. My left glute is on. Flex that right foot, take the foot forward and back. Good. 8, 7, 6. Keep that core on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to stay on this wall. We're going to come down into a wall sit. Yes, a wall sit. I know it's everybody's favorite. You're going to come all the way down. So I'm driving my lower back into the wall. My knees are stacked over my ankles. We're just holding this for 10 seconds. 9, 8, breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll yourself up off of that wall, and we're going to do just what we just did all over again. So let's go into those hip rotations, nice and tall. Start with that right leg, over, up, over, down. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction, out, over, and down. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same on the opposite side. Left knee comes over the right, up, over, and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction, out, up, over, and down. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Leg swings, right hand comes to the wall. Right leg is nice and strong. Take that left leg. Don't bend the knee. Keep it nice and locked out, forward and back. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, core is on. 4, 3, breathing. 2, and 1. Good. Turn it around. Left hand comes to the wall. Flex that right foot, forward and back. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, core is on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it to the wall. Wall sit. Only 10 seconds. No big deal. My point here is so that everything is engaged. We just want to start engaging those legs, using those legs. Core is pressing in towards the spine, up against the wall for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come off that wall. We're going to do that same thing just one more time so we feel nice and warmed up for today. Standing up nice and tall. Hip rotations, right leg starts. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg. Knee comes over knee, up, over, and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Opposite direction. Out, up, over, and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for those leg swings. Right hand comes to the wall. Stand up nice and tall. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Core is on. Don't arch that lower back. And 1. Good. Turn it around. Left hand to the wall. Core is on. Flex that right foot. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Come to that wall. Last wall sit for today. Come all the way down. Roll yourself onto the wall. Lower back is pressed down into the wall. Knees are stacked over the ankles for 5, 4. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release from the wall. Shake out those legs. We're going to come into our workout today. Warm up is done. We're going to start with an air squat. So an air squat, we don't have any weights. We want to just practice that squat. What does a squat really look like? So the squat, whenever we come in to bend our knees, we don't actually want to think we're bending our knees, because when we do that, what happens? Our knees come forward. This is what we actually don't want. We want to do the opposite of that. I want to actually think I'm hinging at my hips and I'm starting to stick my butt out. My core stays on, so I'm not dramatically arching my lower back. I'm just hinging, 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 hinging. And you'll see that you'll feel the glutes start to stretch, but also activate. If you need to grab a chair, use a chair, that's okay. Either way, I want you to really focus that your knees are not driving past the toes. All right, so we're going to come very slowly to the bottom of this squat, however low that you can go. You're going to bring your hands to tap your shoulders. This is going to keep your chest up, but also take your belly, pull it in towards the spine. We're just going to pause at the bottom, and we're going to use our activation of the glutes, so it's like we're squeezing our booty to stand up, okay? So we're going to slowly hinge, take those hips back, hold, breathe, and squeeze to stand. Beautiful. Let's go for 8. Hold, squeeze to stand. Take it back. 7. Good. 6. So we're just pausing for a moment at the bottom. Good. Keep going. 5. 4. If you need to look down just for a moment to make sure those knees are not driving forward, we're trying to keep them as stacked over the ankles as we can. Let's just go for 2 more. Hold and drive it up. 1 more. Good. And come to stand. Shake those legs out a little bit. Now we're going to come into a standing step back. So just how we practice those leg swings, we're going to come to the wall. If you don't have a wall, it's okay. You can actually do these without the wall as well. But you want to pull your core in and up, activate that right glute, but I still want a slight bend in this right knee. I don't want to lock out completely. This is going to give me stability, right? Slight little bend. Sit up nice and tall, and all I'm trying to do is take this left leg and reach it straight back. That's it. This is the top of the position. Okay, my leg is nice and long, nice and straight. I'm pointing my toe. My core is on. I'm not arching my back. Everything's on. Slight bend in the knee. Okay, and then you bring it back and tap here. So it'll look like this. Tap, tap. So as you start to move, you really feel like you're finding all this extension and activation in this back leg. Let's go for 10 of these. 10, 9, 8, 7, really squeeze, really reach, really turn it on for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Turn it around. Left hand comes to the wall. Sit up nice and tall. Slight bend in that left knee, just very, very slight. Activate that left glute already. Core stays on. I keep reiterating this because it's so easy when you take this left leg back to drop the belly. But that's going to defeat the purpose of this exercise and not allow us to activate this leg as much as we want to. So turn it on and reach. So it's just tap. When I tap, I'm really trying to squeeze this right leg as much as I can, reach it as far back as I can. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2, one more, and come down. Shake out the legs a little bit. We're gonna come all the way down onto our mat into a reverse tabletop. So what does this look like? We're going to make sure that our fingertips are facing forward, and you're trying to get those wrists right underneath your shoulders. And then from here, you're gonna spread your fingers because that gives you a nice strong base, and you're gonna drive your hips up. Okay, so if you're here and this is difficult for you, you can stay here. If not, we're gonna take it a little bit further, and I'm going to try to straighten one leg and bring it back. Tap, tap, tap. Keep driving your hips up for 9. Good. 8. 7. Keep driving those hips up. 6. Keep going. 5. Breathing. 4. 3, 2, one more each leg, and lower down. Beautiful, that was great. Hug your knees into your chest. We're gonna roll ourselves down into a bridge. And we're gonna do 2 different movements in this bridge today. We're gonna reach down, touch our heels, make sure we can reach them. Open up that chest. Tuck your tailbone under already. Take a big inhale. Exhale everything. Good. Now you're gonna drive your heels into the ground. Hips are raised. And that same movement that we just did, we're gonna do in this position now. So I'm trying to tap, but notice when I reach my leg forward, I'm still driving my hips up. I'm not dropping my hip to tap. As I reach, I'm driving my hips up. So I really have to drive into that opposite heel. Good. Keep going from here. Keep going. We have 5 more each leg. Keep tucking that tailbone under. You got this. 4. Keep it going. 3. Legs are nice and strong. 2. One more each side. That's all. And roll it down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock your body side to side. Give that lower back a nice massage. And we're gonna come back into that position. Yes, our glute bridge. But this time our movement's gonna be slightly different. So reset, touch your heels. Good, open up that chest, drive your hips up. And then from here, you're going to not let those knees come out. You're gonna keep them stacked. You're gonna try to raise one knee up and then the other knee. Good, so this is a lot of core stability. Good, keep going for 9. Stay with me. 8, core is on. 7, keep driving up. 6, keep going. 5, you got this. 4, yup, stay strong. We only have 2 more each side, that's it. 1 more, hips up, and lower down. Hug your knees into your chest, rock your body side to side. And then we're gonna rock ourselves forward to backwards and come all the way back up to stand. Okay, so that's round 1. We took it a little slow that time. Slow sometimes means a little bit more difficult because we're having to stabilize for a much longer period of time, but it's on purpose so that we can really get that form right, because in order to move fast, you have to move slow. Exactly. So stand up nice and tall. Let's come into those air squats, and we're gonna pause at the bottom. So make sure those feet are hips width apart. Remember, we're not bending our knees forward. We're sitting and hinging our hips back. My core is on. Pause at the bottom and squeeze to stand. Good. 9. Pause at the bottom. Squeeze to stand. 8. Squeeze all the way down. 7. Good. Keep going. 6. Use that breath. Keep your core on the whole time. 5. 4. Almost there. 3. 2 more. Pause. And squeeze. Last one. Pause. Stay, stay, stay. And squeeze to stand. Beautiful. Come to that wall. We're going to go into those step backs. Activate that right leg. My right glute is on. Slight bend in that right knee. I'm taking all of my tailbone and trying to rotate it under. Keep it here and reach back with that left leg. My left leg is nice and strong. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, just tapping, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, 1, good. Turn it around, left hand comes to the wall. Same thing, left leg is engaged, left glute is on, core is on, and reach, extend, nice and strong. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Shake it out, amazing. Let's come all the way down onto the mat, into that reverse tabletop position. We're gonna take the reverse tabletop into leg extension. So those fingertips are facing forward. I'm gonna drive my hips up. Good, my core is on. I'm really pushing to get my hips high, because if we're gonna be in this position, then it's not really the same activation, not the same movement. So even if you need to just practice being at the top of that tabletop, do that until you can feel comfortable here, and then we're gonna take it forward. So 10, good, 9, look up towards the ceiling, 8, keep going, 7, 6, hips stay high, 5, 4, keep that chest nice and open, 3, 2 more each leg, that's all, 1, and lower down, good. Hug your knees in, rock it out a little bit. We're gonna come onto our backs to do that same thing, but in a glute bridge position. So reach down, touch your heels, open up the chest, take a big inhale, exhale everything. One more, big inhale. Exhale everything. And now we're going to drive those hips up. And all we're going to do is try to extend one leg, but as I extend, my hips are reaching up. I'm driving my hips up every time I extend the leg. Good, keep going for 8, 7, stay with me, 6, breathing, 5, hips stay up, 4, reach with those legs, reach. Good, 2 more each leg, 2, 1 more, that's all. Beautiful, roll it down, hug your knees in, rock from side to side. That was great. Keep breathing. Almost finished with round 2. Come back into that glute bridge position, reach down, touch those heels. Take a big inhale. Exhale everything. Good. Drive those hips up. Now we're gonna start marching. So hips stay high, right knee comes up, left knee comes up. Good for 9, 8, 7, keep those hips up. 6, 5, stay with me. 4, 3, core's on. 2, come on, you got this. 1 more, and roll it down. Nice. Hug your knees in, rock that back out. Give your lower back a nice little massage. Take a breather for a moment. Good, rock yourself forward to backwards. We're gonna come all the way back up to stand. Get a little bit of water if you need to. And we're gonna come into that round 3, the last round for today. It's not so hard, I believe in us. Take a big inhale, exhale, let it all go. Because in 5 seconds, we're gonna come into those air squats. Are you guys ready? Back to your mat. Ankles right underneath the knees, knees right in line with the hips. Okay, core is on, and let's sit it back, 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 back. Hold at the bottom. Squeeze to stand, good, back. Hold at the bottom, squeeze to stand. 8 more, take it back. And squeeze, good, 7. Squeeze to stand, 6. Breathing. Good, focus on your form here, 5. And take it up, 4. And up, good, 3. Stay with me, only 2 more. 2, make them perfect. And up, last one, stay with me at the bottom, hold, breathe. And squeeze to stand, good. Take it to the wall. Let's go into those step backs. Right hand up against the wall. Right leg is nice and strong. Slight bend in the knee. Right glute is on and active. Core is engaged. Don't let that booty come back. Good. Take a big inhale. Exhale everything. These are going to be your best ones yet. Take this left leg, make it nice and strong and active. Reach. Really trying to activate that leg as much as you can. And let's go for 9, 8. Keep going. 7, 6. Can you touch the back of your mat with your foot? Still keeping your hips driving forward. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower down. Turn it around, left hand comes to the wall, left leg is on, booty is nice and active, core is on. Take that right leg all the way back, nice and strong, and tap it in. Good, for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going, 6, 5, 4, good, keep going, 3, 2, 1 more, hold, and let it go. Good, shake it out. Come all the way down onto your mat into this reverse tabletop position. You go for those leg extensions. Fingertips are facing forward. Good, drive those hips up. Again, if you want to stay here, that's fine. But I don't want it to be in this position. I want you to be working actively to drive those hips up and open up that chest, look up towards the ceiling, tuck your tailbone under. Good, everything is nice and strong. You want to take it further. Let's go into these leg extensions. So take that left leg out. Right leg out for 10. Good. 8. Good. Keep going. 6. 5. Good. Hips up, hips up. Open those chests. Good. 3, 2. Come on. Stay with me. 1 more. Hips up, and lower down. Nice. Roll down all the way onto your back. Let's come into those glute bridges. Reach down. Can you touch your heels? Open up the chest. Take a big inhale. Exhale everything. Let's do 1 more like that. Big inhale. Exhale everything. Beautiful. Drive those hips up. Keep them up. Straighten 1 and bring it in. So it's just tap, tap. Good. Try to not let your body rock from side to side. Let's go for 8. 7, really reach that leg out. How long can you make it? Keep going. We only have 5 more, but make them the best ones. Good. 3 more on each leg. Let's go. 3. Hips up, 2. Stay with me. 1. And roll it down. Amazing. Bring your knees into the chest. Rock your body side to side. We have 1 more exercise. 1 more. It's going to be our best one of the class. Good, release those feet down, reach down, touch those heels, open up the chest. We're gonna go into those glute bridge marches. Okay, so drive your heels into the ground, hips come up, core is on. Amazing, bring your right knee up, good, lower it down, and then the left. And let's march it out for 9, 8, 7, hips stay up, 6, core is on, 5, keep breathing, 4, hips up, 3, 2 more, drive those hips, you got it, 1 more, amazing, roll it down, hug your knees into your chest, rock the body side to side, give yourself some love. That was so great, strong, hard, a little hard, but you did so amazing. Good, we're gonna come into that figure 4 stretch. So flex that right foot, cross that right ankle on top of the left knee. Reach through the legs. You can either grab the back of the leg or the shin of the left leg and squeeze that knee in towards the chest. Make sure that right foot stays flexed. When we flex our feet in these positions, we're really protecting the knee, right? Because we're activating all the muscles around the knee. Good, take 3 more deep breaths here. I don't want you to force this stretch. I want you to try to relax into it. So using your exhales to almost try to melt into this position. Feel your body relaxing down into the ground. Give me 1 more deep breath. Good, and release. We're gonna switch to the opposite side now. Flex that left foot, left ankle comes on top of the right knee. Reach your hands through, either grab the back of the leg or the shin. Again, keep that left foot flexed and squeeze that right knee in towards the chest. Breathing. Not forcing anything, just trying to convince the muscle to relax. And how do we do that? By sending our exhales to any points of tension. Good, 2 more deep breaths. One more. Good. Release the leg. Bring both feet flat, and now you're gonna take your knees and you're gonna rock them from side to side. Good, we're just gonna take that back and forth. And then you're gonna come back to center. Hug your knees into the chest together, squeeze nice and tight. Take these little tiny rocks side to side so you give your lower back a massage, but you also feel like you're working a little bit into those hip flexors. Good, and now we're gonna roll ourselves forward to backwards. Come all the way up. From here, we're gonna take one leg straight back. So in this position, a lunge, we're going to make sure that the ankle stays right underneath the knee. So you don't wanna be here, right? We don't wanna be stretching in this position. If you need to, heel toe this right foot forward so that you can take this left leg nice and long back, and that the furthest of this stretch, that your ankle is still directly below the knee. Okay, we're just gonna take a couple deep breaths here. Good, one more. You can even try to lift your chest up and look forward. Good. And bring that hip back. We're gonna take that right leg back and we're gonna switch. So take that left foot forward. Look back, make sure that right leg is nice and long. You can untuck the toe. And the same thing here. At the furthest depth of this stretch, you still wanna make sure that this left knee is right over the ankle, okay? Couple more deep breaths here. On this last breath, you can even try to open up your chest a little bit. Try to look forward. Yes, one more breath. Good. Bring that right hip back. Bring that left knee back. We're gonna sit our hips back. We're gonna take our knees nice and wide and come into a child's pose. Reaching your hands forward. You can bring your forehead down to the mat. We're not gonna make this so active right now. We're just gonna make it more passive. So I just want you to feel like you're melting down into the ground. Give yourself so much thanks, so much love, so much gratitude for showing up here today. This is day 3. Can you believe it? Day 3. We're shooting everything forward, moving with consistency, taking care of ourselves, having fun. Take one more deep breath. Amazing. Roll yourself forward and we'll come into an upward dog. So spreading those fingers. Stack those wrists directly underneath the shoulders, open up the chest, look up, take the legs nice and long, try to lift the knees off the ground. Make the back of the neck nice and long. Good, and lower those knees down, and we'll come to seated. We did it. Day 3 is complete. I'm so excited for tomorrow, our day 4. Stay with me. This program, it seems a little difficult in the beginning, but it's gonna get better because you're gonna get stronger, right? So have a beautiful, amazing, lovely, fantastic day, and I will see you here tomorrow. Ciao.